What's up, everybody? It's Kiki.
RJ.
And we are Team Reese. And today we are getting ready to board the Ovation of the Seas here in Los Angeles, California. You guys, we are so excited.
Yay!
This is our first time getting on a quantum class ship.
Yay!
It is this ship's first time on the West Coast. In fact, it's Royal Caribbean's first time ever putting a quantum class ship on the West Coast. So we had to be here to check it out. We're getting on board for this 3-day media sailing going to Insanada, Mexico. And we can't wait. Are you excited, RJ? RJ, I got a question for the people. What's the question?
Who's ready for some cruise?
Who's ready for some cruise? Let's go. Let's get it, y'all. What'd you say, RJ?
It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's been a long time since it's been a royal ship.
There. And RJ. And officially on board.
Wait, Mom, look.
What, baby? Whoa. All the way up there. What's up there, room?
Oh, God. Those are all the floors like this. Oh. Where we going?
We have to go to E1.
E1.
Look at that. It looks like water, but it's not.
That's glass.
Oh, I definitely want to go here. Vintages. Are you excited, RJ? We're on board.
Yay! What now?
All right. First stop, per usual. Muster station, of course.
Yay!
But wait a minute. I didn't even tell y'all how we got here. We took the Royal Caribbean shuttle from LAX to the Los Angeles port. Now, I'll be honest, when we got to the airport, the shuttle line was a bit chaotic. No real system, people were just kind of grouped together, and I wasn't sure how it was going to play out. But it actually worked out just fine. We were loaded onto the bus and on our way before our scheduled departure time. The ride to the port was about 30 minutes, and from there, everything went really smoothly. We had already watched the safety video while heading to the ship, so by the time we stepped on board, we were ahead of the game. After about 5 minutes in, we had checked in at our muster station and we were free to explore. Speaking of exploring, here's a little stateroom tip we picked up. Odd numbered rooms are interior and even numbered rooms are ocean view or balcony. So if you're finding your way around, the room numbers can actually tell you more than you think.
So, interesting fact, I was under the impression that we had a virtual balcony cabin, but I don't know, because now it says that our room is an outside room, which I don't know why an outside room would be a virtual balcony cabin, so we'll see, I guess. Oh my God, you guys, we got upgraded to a balcony. How cool is that? So what we are going to do is give you a quick peek around the room, and then we're gonna go get some, get off bed. Give you a quick peek around the room, and then we'll go grab some lunch. So you'll get an actual room tour later, but first glance, I'm all right with it. We got a nice couch here. We've got a table, desk area with a back. Oh, we got some shows going on while we're on here. Nice lit mirror. Hello. We've got refrigerator, cooler, beds here, and the balcony. All right, so they told us the rooms are ready, but they're not quite ready, so we're gonna go find some lunch. Yeah. RJ found his area. Let's get you checked in.
Let's talk about the Kids Club, also known as Adventure Ocean. It's divided into age groups 3 to 5, 6 to 8, and 9 to 11, so the activities are really tailored to each group. They had science experiments, games, crafts, video games, plenty of fun to keep kids entertained while parents get some downtime. We didn't participate in family hours on this sailing, but we have on past cruises, and one of our favorite memories ever was doing a volcano science experiment together. Now for the older kids, RJ decided he wanted to check out the Teen Club, which is typically for ages 12 to 17. Since he's 11, we were able to sign a waiver to let him participate. It's a laid-back hangout space with things like video games, music, and organized activities, and it gave him a chance to meet some new friends and enjoy a bit of independence.
Kind of neat, RJ.
Yep.
the sharp?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, put it down before it gets broken. No. It's like a. Do you remember we did the science club thing on a lure that time?
Yeah.
The SeaPlex is one of the most fun and flexible spaces on Ovation of the Seas. During our sailing, they had bumper cars, roller skating, Xbox, pickleball, just a whole mix of things depending on the time of the day. It's indoors, it's huge, and it's perfect for families or just letting off some energy. Honestly, this is one of the best spots where there's always something going on, even if you're just there to watch and laugh.
RJ found a whole Xbox room. And this is where he's gonna be, probably. This way you plan on spending your time, RJ? Come on so we can get you signed up and get some food. I'm hungry. All right, so RJ's ready for lunch.
Yes.
And honestly, I am too. So let's go to the Windjammer. Let's see what they got.
Wasi for the yummy in your tummy, and welcome aboard.
Yes. Thank you.
The Windjammer Cafe is Royal Caribbean's buffet, and it's on every one of their ships. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's the spot to go when you want quick options. You'll find everything from burgers and pasta to stir-fry, carving stations, salads, and more. It's casual, come as you are, and perfect when everyone in the family wants something different.
All right, so since the room wasn't ready yet and we couldn't find the kids club that he needs to go to yet, which is the teen club, we decided to sit down and get some lunch. RJ is happy because they do have chicken strips on board. For the first time. And they got some cookies too. I have an assortment of food here. Some corn, some broccoli, some chicken, some shrimp, some grilled chicken, lamb, salmon, lots of different options.
Mama.
All right, so we're at the teen club now. Hi. Good, how are you?
Mama, watch this.
Oh, you can watch TV in that thing? Can we check him in here? This is kind of cool. Like behind the Ovation of the Seas sign on the ship. RJ's hanging out in this little pod here.
The thing, you can press a button.
Okay, you gotta come get a wristband. I'm getting ready to do the bumper cars. So one thing to keep in mind, you do need closed-toe shoes to do the bumper cars. Do not forget those. I don't have any closed-toe shoes, so guess what? I'm wearing RJ's. They way too big for my feet. All right. RJ done left me on my own. So I gotta try to do these bumper cars. I gotta go back and show him what he's missing. So we gotta make sure he know he need to come back with me and do these bumper cars next time.
All right. Awesome.
Thank
Marie is on a mission. She got her gift.
So one thing that's pretty cool about these ships is these digital boards where you can find out information about all the different venues on board. So like, for example, let's say I know I want to go to the Northstar. That's probably going to be action and adventure, maybe. So we hit that. And Let's see, we got RipCord by iFly, we got the rock climbing wall, we got roller skating, Challengers Arcade. I want to do roller skating. Where's that? Let's see. Roller skating. And then you can just hit the map it button. Come on, map it. Okay. And there we go. Turn by turn directions to get to wherever it is you're looking for. Got a little map here with the little arrow that tells you exactly where to go. All right, I am going to try to make my way to the Northstar because I want to get on it while it's in port. So let's go check it out. On board the Northstar. It's a little warm, but we're doing it. Well, I'm doing it.
Off sea level 300 feet. Alright.
Wow.
We're just gonna rotate a little bit on the right, left. We come down, 15 minutes right.
I rode the Northstar on Embarkation Day as part of our media sailing, so it was complimentary and the views were incredible. That said, I'll be honest, it felt a little overrated. That might be because we experienced the shorter version, and I've heard the paid version offers a longer ride and better views. I'll talk more about that later, but if you're into unique experiences with amazing views, I'm not so sure I can say after this ride that this one is worth checking out. It comes with a $40 price tag, and I'm just not convinced it's worth that.
There's the Solarium way down there where all the glass is. And just like that, we are headed back down.
Fish and Chips is a quick service spot near the pool deck that serves up fried favorites like fish, shrimp, and fries. Some items are complimentary, while others come at a little extra cost, so it's worth taking a look at the menu before ordering. It's a nice option when you want something fast without going inside, especially if you're in chill mode by the pool.
Looks like they are prepping for the balloon drop tonight.
Got a little bit of merch.
Say hi to Dad.
Hey, Ray.
What's up, everybody? It's Kiki. And we're Team Reese. And we just wanted to take a moment to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the like button while you're at it. And click that notification bell so you never miss anything that we have coming up. Right, RJ?
Yeah.
And if you're looking for something a little bit more, go ahead and consider clicking that join button. Become a channel member. You'll get exclusive content and firsthand knowledge of all of our travel plans. And if you need help booking your next cruise vacation, make sure you email booking@teamreesetravels.com. We want to get you on the ship.
Let's get back to the video.
Let's get back to the video, y'all. All right, it's about time to go sail away. Come on, let's go to sail away party, y'all.
Just like gadgets, you tell me with the 2 hands, I'm too bad. Wonder what you think's I like. Need me to get your bills paid. That's what you said. I guess I'm just too fake for that. So sit down, listen, think for a minute. Though it might be hard, 'cause you're uneducated.
All right, so you're at the sail away party. It's getting a little bit more party-ish than it was at first. They trying to step it up a little bit, y'all, but yeah, they trying. All right, so since we're sailing away, I decided to come up to the Northstar bar and see if they had any non-alcoholic beverages, and they do. They have a few things on the non-alcoholic mocktail menu, and I'm trying this ginger Shirley, and I also got RJ a Sprite.
Oh, that looks pretty. The sunset right there.
So we are back in our cabin. Right now we're on our balcony and we are sailing away from Los Angeles, and oh my God, I like the view. I like the view of the sail away so much more from our balcony than I did from the deck, because when we were on the deck, we were on the opposite side and we could see all the industrial stuff. So from here, it's just water and land. So a couple things. I did the bumper cars. You guys saw that. You have to have closed-toe shoes for that. You have to have closed-toe shoes for iFly, so you haven't done that yet.
Yep.
I did Northstar. You don't need closed-toe shoes for that. And the thing with Northstar, we got a sort of preview version of it for this sailing, but from what the attendant was telling us while we were up there, the version that you get as a paying customer, because it is normally $40, we got to do it for free, but it is normally $40. And when they do that on a sea day, they get a bigger, longer, more, I don't know, they get a different version of it. More than what we got for our preview, or what I got, because RJ ditched me, so I went by myself. What do you think of lunch?
Yay! For the first time forever, they actually had chicken strips.
They did. RJ always wants chicken strips, and usually we go on ships, they never have them, but they had them on the ship, so RJ got his chicken strips, right?
Yay!
All right, we are gonna head to 270, which is a onboard theater experience that we've never done before. So it's time to check that out. It's supposed to be very advanced, and let's just go check it out. Also, this is, I forgot the name of this place. This is Vintage's Wine Bar. I stopped here earlier and they do have non-alcoholic wines. So I did go here and was able to get a spirit-free wine earlier today.
Daily basis. Now, this is a multi-purpose, multi-venue, if you will. As you know, 270 is only found on our Quantum class of ships. So if you happen to be in here earlier when these shades were up, you would have noticed the glass windows back there, which offer a sweeping 270-degree view. Let's go ahead and introduce you to our Vistarama. This Vistarama was actually known as one of the largest movie screens in the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire up the 18 projectors that it takes to make up this Vistarama. Pretty cool, right?
270 is one of the most impressive spaces on the Ovation of the Seas. During the day, it's a peaceful lounge with floor-to-ceiling views. The kind of spot you can just sit down and relax, watch the ocean go by. But at night, it completely transforms into a high-tech performance venue with robotic screens, projection mapping, and live shows. You really have to see it in person to just get how cool it is.
We're gonna go to Sarrentos, which is right here in the Royal Esplanade.
Oh God!
Because we're hungry and we did not catch dinner today.
You're fine.
Oh, there's a line back here. RJ is my baby worn out. My baby tired. We had a long day. And we didn't even make it to dinner. So we're here at Sarrentos now, just grabbing some pizza. And then we'll probably get RJ back to the room so he can rest. But I'm gonna stay up.
Just like gadgets, you tell me with the two hands, I'm too bad. Wonder what you think's I like. Need me to get your bills paid. That's what you say. Well, guess I'm just too fake for that.
What's up, everybody? Kiki here on board the Ovation of the Seas, and I'm going to give you a cabin tour. This is cabin 11698 here on board Ovation of the Seas. We're on deck 11, and it is a balcony cabin. So let's take a look around. All right, so as you enter in, right here on the back of the door, you're going to see your ship map, routes, and assembly station. As you can see, we have the "You are here," "We are here." This is an aft room, so we are at the back of the ship. We're not like all the way back here, but we at the back, y'all. It's definitely aft. You do have your controllers here. It is a, touchpad, kind of like what you would have in your house. So right now, I have the room set at 68. It's actually 75 in here because the balcony is open. Anytime the balcony is unlocked, the air cuts off in the room. So it's a little warm in here now. And you do need a card there to be able to have the lights on. Let's take a peek at the bathroom, which is over here to my left. And as you can see, it is a pretty small bathroom. However, it does have a glass door. We love a glass door. We don't want no curtains. Now, I do think the bathroom, I think the room in general could maybe use a little TLC. Like, see how it's all, you know, it's a little rusty and stuff down at the bottom. So it definitely is a little bit of an older ship and can use a little love, but I'm only really noticing that in the room. Like when I'm out about on the ship, I'm not seeing that it looks old so much. So we'll see how I feel about that in a couple days. But here in the bathroom, of course, you got a toilet, kind of standard for a bathroom. You got your trash can here and there, your sink. It is not liquid soap. It is hand soap, like the bar soap, which I wish I had brought my liquid soap with me and I didn't. You get body wash inside the shower. There's the shower head, and you do have some shelf space in here where you can store your personal items if you would like. And of course you got your towel rack, and you got a little bit of lighting up here too. So that's it, not much for the bathroom. Now this room does have two closets. See, there is one there and there is one here. Let's take a peek inside. So we've got your closet there. You've got kind of your bar here in the middle where you can use to hang some things if you'd like. Plenty of hangers, lots of hangers in this closet, and actually not a bad size closet either. Pretty nice size. We do have a couch here. I am not sure. I don't know if this lets out. It doesn't look like it's a sofa bed. It looks like just a regular bed. It might be the kind that if you can like take the pillows off and make into a bed without actually pulling it off. But I'm not 100% sure. I will try to find that out.
Hey, just a quick heads up, this isn't the only room tour that we have for Ovation of the Seas. We've got a whole series coming your way, plus full vlogs from our sailing. So be sure to subscribe and stick around to the end for a sneak peek of what's coming next.
Over here on my right, you have a desk area with a chair with a back, which is great if you have to get some work done. You've got a couple of outlets here where you can plug in your regular 110 outlet. You also have your European outlet here. And then this looks like you actually have a USB-C outlet, which is nice. So you have a regular USB, you have a regular USB and a USB-C there. So that's nice. Right here you have a coffee maker. I never trust that these things are cleaned right, so I never use them, but you do have one in the room. You've got some drawer space here on both sides, as well as this kind of cooler here. You got a cooler there, and you've got a lamp right here on top of this sort of storage area. And then over on this side you have another closet. So this closet actually has more shelving in it, as well as a safe if you want to put your items in the safe. The closet hanging space itself is a lot smaller in this closet because of these shelves, but you do have these couple of additional drawers down here where you can store out. What is that? Yeah, gross. There's stuff inside that drawer. And then here we have the bed. It is two beds put together, so it is king size. And you have a phone on one side with a little bit of shelf space there, and a lamp on the side of the bed. Over on the other side, you have the same thing, except you actually have a plug here as well. You can plug items in, 110 outlet. And then you got same thing down here, some shelf space. We got a TV, y'all. It is a nice size TV. Does it swivel? Do you come out and swivel? I don't think so, and I don't want to break it, so let's not. But we do have a nice size TV here. It says, hello, Raymel and Shakia. How his name get on there first? Anyway, we got a TV. And then over here, what you've probably all been waiting for, the balcony. And it is a beautiful time to look at it too, because right now the sun is setting and it's gorgeous. Out here on the balcony, we do have two sort of loungers, just more like regular chairs. Oh, it is chilly. But we do have an ottoman and a little mini table. That's what the balcony looks like. So, for what I can say so far, the room is decent, right? It is a very nice size. I'm very happy with the size of the room. I was expecting to have an interior cabin, which would have been much smaller. This balcony cabin is larger, so that is nice. But I just think the bathroom could use a little bit of love. It does have a few little rust spots and things like that I think if they would touch those up, that would improve the room a bit. But other than that, I'm happy with it so far. We will see how I feel at the end of 3 days. But right now I can say that I'm happy. We will be back later to let you know what we think after staying in the room.
Guys, this is just the beginning. We've got a full lineup of cabin tours coming your way from Ovation of the Seas. From the biggest suites on board to a solo studio that honestly surprised me. If you're trying to figure out what room is best for your next cruise or just love seeing what these ships really have to offer, you're in the right place. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's next, and tell us in the comments, which cabin would you pick?
For watching, and make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a Team Reese Travels video. And we will see you in the next one. Until then, Team Reese all day.
It was our last 48 hours on board Ovation of the Seas, and we were not slowing down. We flew, we surfed, we ate a lot, and made a big mistake that nearly cost us our port day in Ensenada. Let me show you how it all played out.
All right, so we were not able to get RipCord reservations. However, our good friend Rockwell came to the rescue and is gonna let RJ have her RipCord reservation. I'm gonna let RJ have at it, okay? Yeah. Oh, you wanna do rock climbing too? Okay. Hey. So RJ and Joe Marie are gonna do RipCord. How you feeling? You nervous? No. You gotta tell Miss Rockwell thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, RJ.
What? You need help with it?
I get it now.
Alright.
Let's ask him.
Got it? Alright, so we did have to sign a waiver, and RJ is well on his way to being a diver. Flyer, right? Skydive?
Before you fly, you'll suit up and get a quick tutorial from a crew member. Then watch a safety video. They go over body position, hand signals, and what you expect once you're in the tunnel. Now, is the flight actually as easy as the tutorial makes it? We'll find out.
Believe me, I'm gonna show you the flying position, and you need to hold it all the time when you are inside. If you are moving, all right, moving your hips, your head, all right, it's gonna become like a Zumba class inside the tunnel. There we go. Excellent, guys. Flying position. Hold your open legs. Hips forward. Chin up. Open your palms. Open your fingers. And just bend a little bit, looking at your fingers. Good. That's your flying position. Hold it.
Oh, it's low rider, RJ. We gotta get on our swim stuff tomorrow. Oh, or later tonight. Makes that look so easy.
This is how you're supposed to do it. Let's see how RJ does.
So with this experience, you get a 1-minute ride, or I guess I should say a 1-minute flight.
What'd you think? It was good. It was fun? Was it easy? Not really. What'd you think, Joe?
Did you like it?
So because this is the media sailing, that was a free activity, but normally it is paid. Normally you would book it, you know, in an app just like you would anything else. But he said it usually runs around $50, but it's dynamic pricing, so it can change. So check your sailing and see how much it costs and let us know. All right, guys, so we are here at the main dining room. We're getting ready to have dinner. This is our first time eating at the main dining room on this ship. And I do see that we have a special trade event menu. So I'm gonna give you a look at the menu, see what's on it. What do they have right there?
They got French fries, grilled cheese, hamburger, cheese, chicken fingers, mac and cheese.
My appetizer has arrived, and I have this black bean and corn and avocado salsa, which looks really good. It came with some tortilla chips. All right, they're not stale. Good to know. All right, let's give it a try. Oh, we got some little like Oquito cheese too. I'm gonna need like a little bit of lime juice or something, and it'll be good. It's just a little too dry. A little bit of salt will help too. And why not some pepper while we at it? All right, and my lobster tail is here, and it looks good, but it is small, y'all. It's a baby. She's a little cutie lobster tail. But I got some rice and some broccoli. I also got a grilled cheese. RJ, how's that looking over there?
Good.
Good. Oh yeah, and by the way, that appetizer that I had, the salsa, it was, once I like juiced it up a little bit, it was pretty good. But it only came with 4 chips, and I needed more chips than that. So I kind of like ran out of chips, and I didn't want to just like be forking salsa. So yeah, once the chips were gone, I let it go. But I thought it was decent. All right, y'all, that lobster tail is small but nice. Okay, it's good. It's real good. I just said his grilled cheese is good too. Way better than the last grilled cheese he had on a cruise ship. But I will say, when I was on Celebrity, they cut my lobster tail out the shell for me. They didn't do that this time. I have my dessert, which is some apple cobbler. Looks like it came with a little side of ice cream. And I don't know what that little thing is there.
The next day.
Good morning, family. It is Monday, and we are in Ensenada today. I'm still on board the Ovation of the Seas. I'm making my way up to start my ship tour, but I wanted to just tell you, I got coffee from La Patisserie. I'll show you a little bit of video clip from it. It is a specialty coffee spot, so everything there does have a cost, including the little snacks and things. But it is very good coffee, I will say that. But if you want coffee and don't want to pay for it, right across the hall from that is Cafe Promenade, which is a free venue here on board the ship where you can get coffee. It won't be specialty coffee like La Patisserie, but it will be coffee, and they do have some free snacks available as well.
Breakfast, thank you.
Breakfast. And sausage and some eggs.
And then you want a chocolate pancake?
Yes.
All right, you guys, so we are currently in Insanada, Mexico. You can see a little bit of Ensenada outside the window there. But we decided to come to breakfast at the main dining room today. So that's where we are right now. We're waiting for our food to be served. And then, oh, my food's here. Thank you. My French toast. RJ's got his eggs and sausage and bacon and also some pancakes. Oh, you got chocolate pancakes, huh? Pretty good. They look pretty good.
RJ loves pancakes. So we have some goals today. It's our last day on the ship and we want to get a lot done. So we're going to try to get off here in Ensenada just for a little bit. RJ wants to go to the Mexican McDonald's because we didn't get to go there the last time we came here. And I also want to get some pictures with the ship. We then have to get back on because we have a 1 o'clock Northstar reservation that I don't want to miss. And then we are going to try lunch at the fish and chips spot because we've never had that before. And then we're gonna do water stuff. So busy day, but we're gonna try to squeeze it all in. So my omelet just showed up, and I'm glad I remembered that our friend Rockwell told us that the eggs on board are orange. Can you turn that down some, Marjorie? Because my omelet just showed up, and it is indeed orange. Because the egg yolks, apparently these eggs are from Japan, and so the egg yolks are orange instead of yellow. If you're planning to hop on one of the shuttle buses in Ensenada, heads up, you will need cash. We recommend you come prepared with small bills. I planned to grab cash from one of the ATMs on board, but of course, when we got to port, all the ATMs were down. I even got off the ship to look for one, but there wasn't one in the port either. No cash meant no bus downtown for us until, thankfully, one of the casino ATMs came back online. Crisis averted.
What's up, y'all? It's Kiki and RJ, and we're here in Insanada, Mexico today. We've been on board the Ovation of the Seas for the last couple of days. It's our last day on the ship, and we're spending it here in Ensenada, or at least starting it here. What are you doing? We're starting it here in Ensenada. RJ wants to go where? McDonald's. RJ wants to go to McDonald's. RJ, the last time we were, RJ, the last time we were in Ensenada, RJ really wanted to visit the Mexican McDonald's and we didn't get to go. So I told him today we can go. So doing very brief trip off the ship today, headed over to McDonald's downtown, and then we're gonna come back. But look, everyone is so excited about Ovation being here. Got this big welcome area. How cool is that? Yay! There is our ship, the Ovation of the Seas. All right, so here, in order to take the shuttle to downtown, you have to have cash. Guess what, y'all? I gave the last of my cash to the porter over when we got on the ship a couple days ago. Had intentions to get cash on the ship this morning because I knew I would need some. All of the ATMs are down on the ship, so we might not be going anywhere. Okay, crisis averted. We have the cash. We can get on the bus now. What an eventful start to our day in Ensenada, right? Yay, now we can get McDonald's. Look how pretty. Aww. Can y'all see the hills in Ensenada? Guys, we can now get McDonald's. What'd you say? We can now get McDonald's. We can now get McDonald's. Kid came all the way to Mexico to get McDonald's. So we are going to catch the shuttle to downtown. The shuttle is $4 per person for round trip. So this bus driver will collect your money after you get ready to get off of the ship. I mean, after you get ready to get off of the shuttle.
5:30, you want to catch the one that comes back at 5:20. That's the latest one for you. But there's gonna be buses, so we actually see the ship leave to the buses leave. So there's always gonna be a bus available there. But I know that on your ship, you're supposed to be on board no later than 5:30. So you want to catch the latest one, 5:20. But pretty clear on that deal, right? On the round trip ticket. All right, awesome. Other things about Ensenada. Out here, you folks are going to notice items will be in pesos and dollars. Easiest way of telling the difference between your pesos and your dollars, besides asking directly, always pay attention to the famous money sign. 1/ down the money sign, pesos, 2/ dollars. That's the easiest way of telling the difference. Here in Ensenada, do not worry about exchanging currency, folks. Out here, you pay in dollars, the usual will be change in dollars. You pay in pesos, the usual will be change in pesos.
Let's go, Ma. Let's find
right.
the Mexican
Let's
McDonald's. Let's find the Mexican Mickey D's.
I guess we need to be quick, huh?
Huh?
I said, I guess we need to be quick.
Wait, why?
So we got dropped off here in downtown Ensenada, and we're trying to find our way out so that we can go explore the city a bit. So we got dropped off in a different spot from where we got dropped off the last time we were here, which was a little confusing. So I think we found our way though, or we're finding our way. So if you need a pharmacy, they got that. Need a haircut, there's a barber studio. You got everything you need. Wait a minute, but RJ,
huh?
We can go to McDonald's, but we can't get my Starbucks?
Oh, you want another reason why?
Why?
Because you get Starbucks every day.
So? I'm trying
I don't get McDonald's every day.
You sure don't, and you won't.
Really?
I see the McDonald's right up there. RJ decided to go with this McTocino?
Tocino? I really wish I could disable it.
It seems like they are making the sandwiches fresh, which is nice. And the fries too. They're not just sitting there in the fryer or in the basket. Okay, RJ, overall thoughts on Mexican McDonald's?
Good.
Huh?
Good.
What's the matter? Oh, you're not drinking that. So RJ is upset because I won't let him drink the drink because, you know, we're not supposed to drink Mexican water. I've always heard that. Like, don't drink the water in Mexico. And I'm sure they made that drink with water.
I'll search it up.
It doesn't matter. You're still not drinking it.
Why?
Because I said so.
Of course. That's the only thing you said.
No. The reason is because I do not want you to get sick on the ship. Okay? We still got all day tomorrow before we get home. It's gonna be a long day. You got the bubble guts all day. You want the bubble guts?
No, I just want to search it up.
You can search it up, but you're still not drinking it. I know how those machines work, RJ. They connect to a water system. That's how you get liquid to them. It's nothing but a syrup and a seltzer water. And that seltzer water is connected to the water system. And as you can see, where we went was only a 6-minute walk from the bus stop. And we're on our way back. And actually, it's down to 4 minutes already. What's up, everybody? It's Kiki, and we're Team Reese. And we just wanted to take a moment to invite you to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the like button while you edit, and click that notification bell so you never miss anything that we have coming up. Right, RJ?
Yeah.
And if you're looking for something a little bit more, go ahead and consider clicking that join button. Become a channel member. You'll get exclusive content and firsthand knowledge of all of our travel plans. And if you need help booking your next cruise vacation, make sure you email booking@teamreesetravels.com. We want to get you on the ship.
Let's get back to the video.
Let's get back to the video, y'all. All right, we are back on board and we're heading up to do the Northstar. We're about 15 minutes early, so we'll see if we actually get on early or if we're gonna have to wait until our time slot. We're going all the way up there. So we checked in, it's about 1:09. Our reservation's at 1:15. And we have to just stand here until they let us up. And honestly, I would say get here a few minutes before your reservation time because they will start to put people in standby in line if you do not show up in time. And like I said, they're already starting to place us in position before our actual boarding time.
Me and little dude are scared. Are you scared?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Northstar. All right, we are going to go 300 feet or 92 meters above the sea level. All right, once we are at the top, that will be a good record to be in that height on the ship. As you see this door, please do not lean on it, right? Unless you want to learn how to fly.
Great. Oh my God, the pool water looks great.
See, that's what I did.
Now you can have a 360 view.
Show you some of the gifts that we have gotten. So we have, because I completed this little book for the TA work that we had to do, the trade show and the room tours, I got this little cute souvenir box of pins. So Ovation of the Seas, Los Angeles, summer 2025. And we take that off. We have these cute little Ovation of the Seas pins. So I like those. That one has the bumper cars. That one has the, what's the ride we just got off of? What's it called? We got these cute little mugs or tumblers that say Ovation of the Seas, Los Angeles, summer 2025. And they came with little tea bag, blood orange Mai Tai tea bag. Oh, that's not a tea bag. Oh, just add rum, water, and ice. Makes one cocktail or mocktail. Oh, we got a drink mix. Okay. Now, RJ tried to get rid of these. Turn it down someday. RJ tried to get rid of these, but we came back and look what we had here on the bed, y'all. Like, I've just had enough of it. I've had enough of these disembarkation. Like, why do these keep showing up? Why? But you know what's cool? We have the number 1 on these. And the reason why we have the number 1 on ours is because we are on group 1 when we get off the ship. And that is because we are taking a tour. We are taking a tour. That is correct. That means no breakfast. That's because we purchased these. And these are tour tickets. So that when we get off the ship, we'll be taking a shuttle that's going to give us a tour of Los Angeles. Oh, guess what? Because we have time to go get breakfast if we want to. We just have to get up really, really early. So you can get a tour, and most ships offer something like this. So if you have a late flight and you're looking for something to do, so we've showed you places like before where you can do like a resort for a day or a day trip hotel and just have a room for several hours for a day if you have a late flight. What we decided to do this time is do a tour, and we purchased this through Royal Caribbean. You can too. Actually, most cruise lines will offer something similar where you can purchase a tour where they will get your bags for you, put them onto the tour bus, and take you on a tour of whatever city you are porting in before they drop you off at the airport. So it gives you airport transportation as well as something to do throughout the day if you have a late flight, so you're not just sitting around at the airport waiting for your flight. So that is an option. Okay, so one of the places on board that we have never tried on any Royal Caribbean ship is fish and chips. So we're gonna try that for lunch today. They just opened up, so hopefully it'll all be pretty fresh. And I'm gonna find out. A lot of the items are saying complimentary for us, and I'm not sure if it's like that all the time or if it's just because of this special sailing. So I'm gonna find that out. I will say it smells really good. Hi, can I have the fish and chips, please? And can you put just a few of the shrimp on it for me, please? Thank you. Yes, please. I need sauce, tartar sauce, cocktail sauce. Tartar and cocktail, please. Chicken finger and chips. Thank you. Welcome. Chicken fingers and chips? Chicken fingers and chips. For RJ, I got fish and chips and a few shrimp too. So it is kind of a walk up and order, but everything is already ready for you. So you're just grabbing and going. It's pretty good. It's pretty quick. I haven't tasted it yet, but it was pretty quick to just grab something to eat from there. They're serving the food to you, so you don't have to get it yourself. But you do get your own condiments and things. Some of them, your ketchup and stuff. They'll give you tartar sauce. They'll give you cocktail sauce. I'm gonna try a piece of the fish first. First, y'all know I need lemon juice. I need my citrus. I'm trying to fish shrimp first with some cocktail sauce. It can stand to be a little crispier, but it ain't terrible. All right, so RJ's gonna give Flow Rider a try again. We did this, when did he do this? I think we were on either Icon or Allure, I think Allure. But you do have to go and check in first and sign a waiver. So I am on my way in here to try to get RJ a waiver signed for Flow Rider. So looks like it's here.
To ride the Flow Rider, you'll need to sign a waiver. Parents can take care of that for the kids. RJ was all in. It's definitely harder than it looks, but he gave it his best shot and had a blast. Whether you wipe out or stay on your feet, it's one of the most fun activities on board. I know it probably seems like we've been eating all day in this vlog, but that's because we have. So I'm trying the SeaPlex doghouse. Over there in the corner.
This is like a mini, it's like a mini food truck version of the one that they have on the Oasis Fast Ships. It tastes the same though. It's pretty good. They just showed up with even more goodies for us. We got these cute Ovation of the Seas magnets, and we got pictures of the ship. Y'all, they are really doing it with the onboard gifts. I'm impressed. Rule knows how to do it.
We are back from Ensenada and it is time for dinner, and we decided to do dinner at the buffet for this last night. A little more casual, and we just gonna hang out, eat some good food, and then we'll go to a show. That's what I got from the buffet. I got some steak, some grilled fish with beurre blanc sauce, some grilled veggies, and some potatoes. And I got a salad, and y'all, these orange eggs still killing me, y'all. Still killing me. I had front row seats for the main theater production, The Beautiful Dream, and I'm so glad I did. This show brought great energy, the cast was super talented, and the lead singer was one of the best vocalists I've seen on a cruise ship. Spectra Cabaret was made specifically for the 270 venue, and you can tell. Between the lights, sound, and performers moving throughout the space, it's a full sensory experience. Pro tip, sit close to the center for the best view of all the action.
Good morning, people. What's going on? Listen, I got good news and I got bad news. The bad news is we have to leave. The good news is we don't have to leave right now. We are leaving the ship. Yes, this is just disembarkation day. So we're getting ready to go grab a quick breakfast and then we're getting off the ship. But I've scheduled something fun for us today. We don't have a flight. Our flight is not until late this evening. So we're going to do a tour. We scheduled this through Royal Caribbean, and they're going to take us on a tour of Los Angeles. We're going to get to see a little bit of Hollywood and a few other things. And then they're going to drop us at the airport. So this is a really convenient option if you have a late flight. So that's what we're getting ready to do. And we're going to take you with us.
All right, so we are here at the music hall. This is our meetup spot. So anytime you take a cruise, and RJ is tired, y'all. Anytime you take a cruise, at the end of the cruise, you are either going to walk off with your bags, or you're going to allow the cruise line to take your bags off for you. When you have an excursion though, you can get the very first number. So when you have the crew take the bags off for you, you're assigned a disembarkation number. And
Just in case, if you ever go on the ship on disembarkation and you get an excursion, make sure to come. These seats are really comfortable.
so you will get assigned a disembarkation number, and normally you would get off the ship when your number is called. Since we have an excursion, we are in group number 1, so we'll be the first people to get off the ship, and we're just waiting with the rest of the people that are doing the tour along with us. So we wait for them to tell us to get off. We'll grab our bags and then we'll jump on the tour bus. Hello, morning. Thank you. Another gangway goodbye. The moment we all dread. I look cute though. What'd you say?
The moment have we not been waiting for.
The moment we've not been waiting for. You are correct. They do have the facial recognition here. Alright, thank you. Alright, so we had a 7:45 meetup time. 8 o'clock departure time, and we left off the ship at 8 o'clock. We're now on the bus, getting ready to head off for the tour, just waiting for the bus to fill up, and it's about 8:30. Even though our cruise was over, the adventure wasn't. As we pulled away from the port of Los Angeles, one of the busiest cargo ports in the country, our tour guide reminded us just how massive this city really is. LA is home to over 4 million people, and the greater LA County spans 88 cities with nearly 10 million residents. Our 5-hour tour of LA and Hollywood was off to an interesting start. First up, the iconic Griffith Observatory. So our first stop on the tour is the Griffith Observatory, and part of being at the Griffith Observatory means we get to see the Hollywood sign. RJ's first time, right? You know what Hollywood is? Remember I told you what Hollywood is? Yeah. Where all the stars are. You can hit I'm not going to. There is the sign. Here, so you might not even be able to see it. I mean, it is way over there. Way, there it is. Hey Hollywood. So this is the closest that our tour bus will go to that Hollywood sign. Oh, let me check the time. We got 20 minutes. What time is it? 10:04. We probably got off at 10, so we got to be back at 10:20. This is the closest that the tour bus will go to the Hollywood sign, but she said there are hiking tours that you can do that will probably get you a little bit closer. You probably end up on some of those trails over there. Y'all know I'm not going hiking though, so this is the closest I'll ever get. Get a good picture with that Hollywood sign, just know that you might be a little disappointed because it is pretty cloudy, a little foggy. It's very hard to get a good picture with that sign from where this tour takes you. Griffith Observatory gave us a quick overlook of the city, and I do mean quick. The Hollywood sign was way smaller than I expected from here, and you can barely see it in photos. We didn't have time to explore inside the observatory, but it was a nice spot to stretch our legs before moving on to our next stop. Next stop is Hollywood. We are in Hollywood. Alright, so our tour bus dropped us off right here where some of the stars are. I don't know what this is called. Is the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Is that what it's called, RJ? Yeah, I feel. Okay, I think that's what it's called. So we're just gonna walk around and take a look at some of the stars, see if we can find some people that we recognize. Hey, there's John Stamos, RJ. You know John Stamos? He's from Full House. Let's see if we see anybody you know.
got Chris Rock. Yay! I do. So if you happen to need anything from a store, this stop actually does put you right by a Target and a Marshall's. There's also a Subway and a CVS. Go ahead. Stop is going to be the farmer's market, and we're going to be on a mission to find some lunch. You're hungry. Okay, what's it smell like?
No.
I don't know what that is. All right, we're at stop number 3, I think. Yeah, stop number 3.
No, stop number 27.
Oh, look at all those desserts. We're at the farmer's market, so we're gonna try to find some lunch here because we only have about an hour. There's sandwiches in there.
Our final stop was the original farmer's market, and this was definitely more our speed. It's a mix of local vendors, food stalls, and shops with everything from donuts to hot sauce and international bites. We grabbed a snack and took our time exploring before heading to the airport. If you like food and a more laid-back atmosphere, this stop is a great way to end the day.
From a taco stand here, and this is an Insanada taco. He said Insanada is one of their most popular proteins, so I still kind of want to try something else too, but we'll see. I don't even know. I have to look. I ended up getting some beignets. They look and smell good, and I got some chocolate sauce. To LAX, you guys. I don't know that I would say I would do that tour again. It was. Let me think of how I want to put this. The tour was a good way to waste some time. You know, it was a good way to spend the day. I definitely would prefer it over just hanging out in the airport all day, but I think I would prefer to do like a resort for a day or a day use room or something like that over the tour, just because I didn't think we got a lot out of it for what it cost. The best part was definitely that farmer's market, but the farmer's market was like not something that costs extra, but if you wanted to like buy food or anything like that, you do have to pay for it. So you go to the tour, enjoy the farmer's market. The Hollywood sign, you couldn't even really hardly see it. I have pictures of it where people are like, where's it at? I can't even see the sign. It's too far away to be able to see it. So I don't know. I don't think I would do it again, but it was better than spending a day at the airport. But our flight was delayed, so I still ended up spending several hours at the airport. But we're finally getting ready to get on a flight, and we're going to be going home. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Let us know if you would take this tour. Drop a comment down below, and let us know what you thought of this series. We'll be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next video. And until the next time, Team Reese all day. Be sure to scan the QR code on the screen if you need help booking your next cruise. You can always email us at booking@teamreesetravels.com too. We can also help you get booked into your next all-inclusive vacation, get you some travel insurance, help you with excursions or anything along those lines.